Good
Morning.
morning. Good morning. Lots of good information out there, Claire. I was trying to read yours.
Oh, I just wanted to kind of get people, let's do it. Let's do it. Last of the month.
Right? Yeah. So, okay, 750 is the magic number for customers, right? Or,
Yeah.
customer volume, 750.
I just made it. I have like 760
760. Awesome. I saw that. That's fantastic. I'm not
because
there yet.
I'm still shy of Sapphire. So,
Yeah, I've got some um, customer issues going on right now. So I'm
oh
trying to
no.
figure out, anyways, but I'll get it all straight today and plan to reach my 750 and then some, right? So good morning, everyone. Everyone's joining on.
Good morning.
Kathy, have you talked to CC at all?
Just messages back and forth. Was it CC or who? I don't know. Specifically, no. As far as any kind of real conversation, just other than chit chat stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, that would be a good one to reach out to and see.
Well, I did yesterday on her road to Jade and haven't.
Oh, okay.
Trying to show her numbers, how close she was, and
Oh, okay, cool. And
asked her. Yeah. So I was just wondering, maybe she reached out to someone individually.
Okay. Well, I am going to start out by, and we don't have everybody on, but I want to apologize to all of you guys for anything that I may have ever done, because sometimes I'm so freaking blunt and, it's my personality and I don't mean anything by it. Anything that I share with you guys is shared in love. I just, if I'm talking to you, it's because I care about you. If I don't want anything to do with you, well, I'm not going to have anything to do with you. So, does that make sense? So, anyway, I apparently, not any of you guys, but I hurt somebody's feelings really bad, and it was somebody I cared about a lot, and I had no clue that I'd hurt her feelings, and until I went back yesterday, and I was like, she never responded, and so I reached back out to her again, and I said, either you got really busy or my message was received wrong, and then I went on to say, whatever I'm sending it in love. It's not, I'm not to, reaching out to you to beat up on you or to tell you you're wrong or to, make you feel bad or anything like that. That's not my intent. My intent was just to inform you of this information and, whatever. Well, I sent the message as soon as I hit send, my phone rang and it was her, and she was telling me all about it and what I had, how it affected her. And so, guys, I didn't think anything else about it when I sent the original message. I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, oh, she got busy and I'll have to follow up with her. So, check back. I don't know if you're like I am, check back and look at some of those people, and you might just reach out and say, did I miss something? Did I say something wrong here? Or is everything okay? And, it's okay to reach back to people, because I had no clue that, I destroyed our relationship with one text message. So, we're okay now, but, she was definitely hurt. And so I am glad that I did reach back and figure it out. So if I've ever done anything to, upset any of you guys, just reach out to me and let me know. And I certainly don't mean to. So with that said, we're on the last day of the month. What do y'all have going on? If anything, is there anything? How'd you do on your personal challenges yesterday? I failed. I got 6 of my 10. So that was because of my hour-long conversation with the girl that I destroyed her life. And then, and my husband came home early, so there went my day. But that's okay. It's all good. And I can make up those 4 today easily, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That plus your original 10, another
Right.
10.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it's got to happen because I've got definitely the customer volume. Right now I think I put it out there. I'm a little over 3,000 away from Sapphire. I've been closer to Sapphire before and missed it, but the thing is, things that I do have control over right now are the customers, and so I definitely want to get that customer volume up and make sure that happens. And hey, if Sapphire falls into place while that happens, then so be it. If not, we've got next month. But yeah, the customer thing was really one of the things I was focusing on anyway. Because we've said it before, that really is your foundation. It's a nice solid foundation. When you have customers that have the belief that we do in the product, they may become customers for life. They may become business partners. So that's a great way to build your business. Okay, so I got mine out of the way. Who's next? Rob, do you want to start us off today? You're on the top of my page.
Lucky me. Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias.
Good morning.
My day was more in the service of others yesterday, but I was trying to help Eva collect some customers. I guess I was trying to help Eva than I did more myself. The focus I wanted to do with my county business, I was trying to go through those modules, and I had a long checklist of things to do yesterday. Phone calls to make. I did follow up. The county owed me $413, and I got a check for that yesterday. So I told you before, I had a lot of money out on county where I did get the check, so that helped out. But
yay, that's always good. Money's always good.
Well, they still haven't paid me for my power play, but that's okay.
Yeah,
I'm working on that still. Anyway, that was kind of the gist of the county business yesterday. I had a lot of other things to try to work in, estate business, other things. But anyway, I'm watching everybody else post numbers, so I'm formulating a plan to start becoming more discipline focused, even though I feel like I sometimes hit the beck and call of clients when they change days or don't show up or something along those lines, or change hours. It's like I'm kind of a helter-skelter, but if I can't stay organized or get at least attempt the DMO, then I'm still going to keep spinning my wheels. So that's what I'm working on for tomorrow, July 1st.
Okay, awesome. Another thing, Rob, since you're really not in any of our groups, and just like Eva, you're going to have to, if you want us to get excited and say congratulations on that customer, you're going to have to whisper in somebody's ear that you got a new customer. So, and Joanne's like that too. Karen's like that. Y'all let us know when that happens, or make sure somebody post it for you, because we definitely want to give you congratulations when you get some, meet some type of achievement like that. So keep us in the loop.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Good deal. Terry Carter, how are you? Did he unplug? All right. How about Jason? Jason, we haven't got to talk to you in a while because you're working.
Good morning.
There he is. Yay. We were talking to you yesterday, I think, and you were working. Yeah. You must be on another call.
I heard a little buzz in my ear, but yeah, I couldn't respond at the time.
That's fine. So, congratulations on your new customer this month. Yay.
Yay. Yes. Thank you.
We haven't actually, we've talked about it a few times, so we haven't actually got to tell you congratulations. But how was that a lot of dripping, or was that somebody new that had a new approach?
No, that was a lot of dripping that finally took place.
Awesome. Very good. Very good. So how are you doing on your personal daily plans?
Personal daily plans I have been suffering on. I've got today off to where I'm going to really focus in and, like Rob said, work on that DMO so that going into July, I'm actually accomplishing things.
Okay, cool. I mean, it really does, even if you keep it simple so it's attainable, just to, what is the book? Make your bed, right?
Right.
Just so you can check something off the list that, I got this done, and I got this done, and then I got this done. So, and that's why I even broke down my list of 10 to 5 and 5. Something as simple as that. And there's no difference between those 5 and 5. There were originally, but now it's like, nope, I'm doing 5 and then I'm doing 5. And just to break it up where I can knock those out. So, I mean, I have to play games with myself to get things accomplished. So anyway, yeah. So anything that we can help with that, let us know, reach out. If you're stumped anywhere, definitely reach out and let us know.
Definitely will.
So cool. Good job. Good job. All right, Joanne.
Well, yesterday was follow-up on everybody that I had talked to and followed that up with sending out information. And on my last count, it was 18 people. And believe it or not, I just looked, and at midnight, I got one response in Messenger from one person. No one else responded. So I'm hoping they were all really, really busy yesterday, and they will all come, following
Right.
one behind the other today.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. I had one of my follow-ups yesterday is I've got a good conversation going with one of my follow-ups, so that's awesome too. But then, hey, remember, you've got that same personality I have, so you might go back and reread what you sent and say, make sure it didn't come across blasting them off the couch like I might have. So
I don't believe you did that, Kathy. You're definitely building that up.
Oh God. Well, you know what, too? I will say this. She's known me for a very, very long time, at least, I would say at least 25 years, and knows my personality, knows how I am. So for her to have reacted like she did, I was like, what else is going on? And then, she mentioned it. She's had COVID twice in the past couple of, months or so. She's been through it twice. And on lockdown, 14 days of lockdown because her husband had it, she got it, they were on lockdown together. Somehow or another, she just thought she needed an extra 14 days in there somewhere because of something that happened that she wasn't forced by the doctors. But then the last time she ended up with it again, it came back, and it's really affected her lungs, where they're doing, it leaves stuff in your lungs. It's not like it just, once it's gone, it goes away. It leaves stuff in your lungs, she said. And so she's going back for another chest x-ray and stuff like that. But she said, it messes with your mind. And when she said that, I was like, yeah, I can kind of tell, because she was very, well, for one, my text my message to her affecting her the way it did. Okay, that's for starters. And two, going back and just having a conversation with her and her losing her train of thought and then going back, and it was really it was an hour-long conversation that was different than any conversation I've ever had with her before. So anyway, so keep that in mind with anyone that you know that's been through COVID, and let me know too if you know of anyone that's been through it, if they had any kind of issues like that, and how long does that last? Or is it just my friend? Because my friend also, her mother has Alzheimer's, and as she's getting older, she's, you know, kind of losing it a little. So anyway, she needs this more than so many people, but you can't convince some people.
Kathy, by
Yeah.
any chance, is she the one customer that also taken the product, Kyani product?
No, she has not been taking it.
Oh, okay.
No, she's a hater. She knows best. She takes this coffee product that, oh my gosh, it just gives her so much energy. But she's been sick every time you pick up the phone. She's sick. So
She sounds like a sister.
what's that, Joanne?
She
ahead,
sounds
Joanne.
like a sister.
Sounds like a what?
A sister. You know, I have two of
Oh
those.
yeah, 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 yeah,
It was a perfect time for I told you so.
yeah.
No, that doesn't work.
Right. Well, she didn't. I can tell you, she's blind. She was blind, Rob. She did not see, because she turned back around. The whole conversation went back to, you know, the COVID, the diabetes, the you know, all these issues that she's been dealing with, and I'm like, hello. Some people you just can't talk to, but she's going to keep on with the coffee stuff because it gives her an energy. Yeah. Anyways.
I was going to ask if she had like any other issues, why she's had it twice. And
Right.
I was under the impression that you can only get it once.
And she was too, and they're trying to figure that out. But it was very close to the same time, so it was like it could have just, maybe she didn't
Never went away. Probably
Right.
never went away. She just thought it had gone. Yeah.
Right. That's kind of what we're thinking. But it was definitely a long time frame. So
You can get it twice. That was one of the things that they warned my daughter about, is the fact that she can get it a second time.
Okay, well, good to know, Jason. Wow.
We
And how
thought it
is
was like the
Jackie?
chicken pox and you don't get it twice.
Right? Wouldn't that be nice? How's
Yeah.
Jackie? Jason, how's Jackie doing?
She's doing good.
Yeah.
She's healthy now. Yeah. No second bout so far for us, knock on wood, but she does work retail, so we have to make sure that she stays healthy from that.
Right. Now, you know the nitric oxide helps prevent the, go ahead, Rob. Put those
The
words in my mouth.
replication of the coronavirus. And
Yeah.
Joanne has a wonderful article, and I've got articles or videos of they're doing by gas as well, nitric oxide gas, to help people's lungs heal and such as that. So there's
wow.
lots of evidence, and like I said, Joanna has sent me a nice little official thing. It's a lot of stuff in the weeds. I didn't read the entire thing, to be honest with you. I read a good part of it, but the title, the headline says it best. You know, that nitric oxide prevents the replication of the coronavirus. So even if it gets on you, it's not going to continue to replicate in your lungs. So that's where the damage is done. The little virus gets into your lungs and it starts creating fluid and swelling. So anyway, that's
Okay.
you don't have to say I told you so, but that's something you can educate people on,
Right.
and it might open their eyes a little bit.
Right. Cool. Yeah, and whatever y'all have, put it out there on the Achievers. I know we've seen some, but I need to go ahead and post it over to the Facebook page. I'm going to put a note to myself. Okay, Jake Renitsnag. You put your numbers out there. Great job. I want to hear about those peaked business partners. Got a lot of peaking going on. Okay, he's not available apparently. Okay, Karen, how about you? Are you available? Facebook. Wow. Okay. Eva.
Yes.
There she is. Okay. How are you? So Rob was
Very
helping you.
good.
Rob and Michelle they've been helping you out with your Facebook post and looking lovely, and then they helped you out with some customer conversations apparently. How's it going? Do you feel comfortable with it?
Yes. Oh, very much so. Yes. Thanks to them. Of course, now I'm going to have to take it back to Rob. He really did a fantastic job. He put me up in a pedestal. I told him that. I said, I don't want to start crying this morning because it really was touching. And I was hoping because of what he said. I feel that somehow or another I'm going to end up with a customer somewhere because they criticized me because I didn't take a mask when we were eating over there at Old Town Spring with Michelle and her 2 grandkids, plus Rob, because Rob was the one taking the picture. And he said, well, what happened to the mask? Why was I not carrying a mask? And this guy in particular, he told me, outplaying that I was going to die.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, he was very rude. And all I said was, have you heard of nitro oxide? And of course, he didn't give me an answer. And I told him what it did and what that does to us.
Right.
But anyway, Rob got kind of put a little bit extra in there, so he came back and all he said was okay to the the answer to what he said. But to me, that was cruel.
Well,
what he said.
He doesn't know if you had that mask on right before the picture or not. It's like I took it off so you could see my smiling face. It's in my pocket and whatever. People.
Right.
But
yes.
No, but the pictures were amazing. I thought that was great, and I would continue.
But today we're going to formulate a response to him saying, you know what, I'm not afraid to go out and live my life because I'm taking care of myself. I'm exercising. I'm taking supplements that is keeping me healthy. So I don't have to worry about moving about and actually living like everybody else, they're home hiding. And I'm out living, and I'm not afraid of it because I know that, I'm taking care of myself. And I'm proud of your response to him already, but I think we need to send him a private message and let him know that, you're doing something different that everybody else is, aside from everybody else, that's keeping you healthy, that's keeping you going. And, not to be fearful. Because the way that he put it, pretty much, he's very fearful. And
the only thing about that, though, Michelle, too, is that the protection of other people, spreading it and whatever. And so, like, I will go in Costco with the freaking mask on because it's required. Or now, if I leave the house, I'm in Harris County, so any place that I want to go to, I have to wear a mask. But so, I follow the rules, even though I am a rebel.
But the way that he came across was he said something like, I hope it was a good meal. It may be your last. And I thought,
yeah.
Really?
That's the herd mentality that panic or like a big loss on the stock market will do. People just get panicked and they start saying ridiculous things, and everybody follows right along that person.
Wow.
They'll follow their lead.
Well,
Very good point, Terry.
you know, but
No
what
facts behind it either.
what I see is you were able to get his contact information after that. I mean, I'm floored by that. He obviously is looking for something. If you were able to get a contact information, because
I love
know,
Karen's
Yeah,
comment.
that's huge. That's huge.
what a
Karen. It's face mask
Yeah.
bullying.
Exactly. Yes, Karen.
Right. We all have to make our own life choices, and fear God only. Yes, absolutely. That's why fear is listed. It's listed 365 times in the Bible for every day.
Yeah, because that's what I said. I said, well, if it's my turn, so be it. But God is not like that. God is love. And, but I'm willing, that's just my time. What else are we going to do?
And I love
Yeah,
how you peppered scripture in with your
Right.
in with Kayani.
Uh-huh.
That
Psalm
was
91:10.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Michelle, you want to? Are you ready next? Especially since you guys are working together, that's great, Eva. Keep it up with the customers and keep on doing what you're doing. You're getting it out there and getting in front of people. I love it. So
Thank you. I think the next step would be I'm going to put up my pictures and things that I've done at the DAV. Being it's going to be 4th of July, so that's my next step.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks.
We'll bring him today. We'll work on it today.
Terrific.
Well, the only person that I reached out to yesterday was my potential customer, and he sent me back a message. I didn't get it until late last night, and I'll post it here on the Achievers page. So I guess there was something with the certificate of got it real quick. Kayani links the certification recommendation for U.S. Oh, that's U.S. income.Kayani. Anyways, it says the websites prove their identity via certificates. Firefox does not trust the site. Anyway, something popped up that made him kind of hesitant going forward. So I need to put this out there and see what everybody else thinks about
a browser or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, he hasn't ordered yet.
Okay.
But
so he got a flag on his phone that told him something was weird. So
Michelle,
uh-huh.
I think it's because of the way he typed it in. Because you do get, if you don't type it in, for instance, when I signed up Debbie Leppett, and she immediately went to look at her replicated site, she put in, instead of her name .Kayani.com, she put @Kayani.com. Well, you don't get you don't get it if it's not exactly right.
Right.
And my guess is that there was something that he typed that did that. Did you try typing it, and did you get that?
No, I copy and paste.
Yeah. And so that's what, and maybe that's what you need to tell to him. How about copying and pasting the link?
Mm-hmm.
That way he will get it exactly right. Huh?
You should be able to click on it, like from your website. If I send it to somebody, you should be able to click on it.
Yeah. But he may not have known that, and he may he might have tried typing it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll reach out to him today to see what the issue is. So
Also, Michelle, you might suggest, if you let me know when you have time and give me a call on the phone, I'll walk you through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's absolutely the best way. and it also keeps them from
Right.
procrastinating.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. Yes,
Because he is
Okay.
ready, Michelle. Sam's ready.
definitely. I agree. And I think he was just that kind of threw up a red flag, and he wasn't sure. So, but that's okay. We'll get that worked out.
That's awesome.
And I'll be
So,
working with Miss Eva today, so we're going to be sitting there doing lots of reach outs. I didn't get my 5 yesterday, but I got 4. And we'll get
Great.
more today and go from there.
awesome. Very good.
Mhm.
Good job. And a lot of stuff happening there. That's fantastic. Claire.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I did a lot of follow-ups yesterday. I had 19 follow-ups,
Wow.
but that's kind of a combined. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them were people that I've already talked to, and had thought they were interested in either the business or customer. I got one response. You guys were talking about the COVID. She was a friend of mine that she had seen the video, went to one of the overviews, and I had talked to her back last year for coffee and everything. She had COVID, but she didn't realize she had COVID late last year. She got sick like Michelle did at the end of the year, and didn't realize till she was doing some blood work this year, just recently, because she said she quit drinking, she started riding bikes, she was doing all kinds of healthy stuff, and went and got blood work, and she had COVID and in her system, I guess. And she says it's affected her organs. She's got some other issues going on. My question to you guys on this one, she was so into talking about that, I didn't know at what point to say, because I had told her back last year, to get, try the products, and she didn't do it. I can't remember why, but anyway, so I kind of decided to sit on that one a little bit longer and see, unless y'all have a thought that I can kind of go back to her with.
Well, the first thing that comes up in my mind is, well, one, she already knows what you do, and I would say, I was thinking about it, and you know how that COVID was doing all this stuff behind the scenes, and you had no idea that it was doing this.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way the Kyani has worked for me.
You're good.
It's been, it's working behind the scenes to protect me against, and what I've found is I haven't even had a common cold in 3 years. I don't take any prescription medications. Suddenly I was able to stop going to the chiropractor who I'd been going to forever. It was a slow process, and my skin looks better. Okay, that's silly, but it's
Yeah.
true. And so it's been over time. It's been a process, and it's working behind the scenes.
I'll definitely follow back up to her, because I just basically told her I was going to pray for her and that I hope everything worked out for her. Yeah, Joanne, I'm sorry.
Claire, I think she needs nitric oxide, because that little 1 minute, 15-second video of how it opens the arteries and keeps the blood flowing. So now I had another follow-up person send me something saying COVID is not a virus, it's a bacteria, and that people are dying from blood clots. And so she gave me all this information, you're getting all this stuff, right? So I immediately sent her that same little video about opening up the arteries, and I sent her the other one about the nitric oxide, and she gave me a thumbs up. Now this happens to be my hairdresser that I'm going to see today. She sent me this yesterday. I've told her about this, obviously, for 3.5 years.
Right.
So she put her foot in it.
Hey, you grabbed it, girl.
But I think that's what you need to tell her.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, just nitric oxide. If she don't want to take the rest, let her take nitric oxide.
I'm gonna go back to circle around till I was thinking about her and use that line.
And you found that, and wanted to share it.
If y'all have that video, can you forward it to me? I know it's out there, but
Yeah.
Somebody, please.
Or
Also,
drop it in the group. I'd love to see it.
yeah. Also,
Sorry.
I reached out to an old personal trainer that I had back in the day. He was on. I saw that he was online, and I reached out to him, and we chit chatted about it. And I tell him, because he was mine and Candace's personal trainer a while back, and I did my script that I got from Heidi last month that I used several times last month, and he actually agreed to look at a video. I'm not a video. Go to an overview. But he said he had to ask his wife. He's a newlywed, so he didn't get back with me. So I'm gonna follow up with him again. But at least I was able to share that information with them yesterday. But the rest of the people, I just like the two that I knew for sure said they were going to order, like the guy Craig from the dealership. It's like crickets. No, he ghosted me, and I kicked myself because Candace was there with me when I was signing papers, and I told Candace to send him the link. I should have told Candace, place that order right now, because he was ready to order that day, and that's where I made the mistake. So we all make mistakes. So you guys, it's okay. We all make mistakes. Mm-hmm. So but that's pretty much what I have. I'm shy of Sapphire this month, but I'm okay with it. I'm gonna get it this coming month for sure.
About how many points away are you?
I'm about 4,000. So yeah, it's 4,000 something. I mean, it could be done, but I just don't. I don't know. Right now, my focus is I want Cece to get to where she is. I guess my focus is wanting to see Cece get to what she wants.
Yes.
And also Alma and those that are close. So that's why I had asked in that. I'd like to see others succeed.
Right. We need to figure out what the deal is with Shandy with his credit card in the situation and get another credit card out there or something. Places.
Yeah, because he's going to lose out on that money, and I don't know how much it is, but still, that's why it's. Sorry, it's so noisy in here. That's why it's so important to just get that qualified volume.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Let someone else talk.
I got a statement real quick. For the people who have had COVID and are showing effects afterwards with their lungs or anything else that, if it's messing with their body in any way, that's another reason to follow up with them on like the triangle of health at least. Because if you remember the triangle, one of the claims of the triangle is that it maintains and repairs every cell in the body. So if their lungs are acting up or they're having a hard time with their arteries or their veins, the nitro is going to help, the sunrise is going to help, the sunset's going to help. So another reason to go back to them with that too.
Yeah.
I know it's getting late. Who else has? We got everybody. Jake, everybody talked so far?
We haven't had Jake. I don't know. Jake
was busy when we went.
And Terry, I don't know if Terry.
Yeah.
I reached out to 6 people yesterday, had some good conversations. So I've got 5 prospective customers that I may get business out of today. I'm going to talk to each one of them this afternoon.
Great.
Excellent.
Yeah. If y'all need anything, reach out to me for sure. Yeah, I'm available. And what else do we have? Somebody
Did Jake and Karen say anything?
Dick was unavailable when we went to him, and Karen was too. So y'all jump out if you have anything.
One thing I want to follow up. I know it's getting late on the call, but I want to throw this out there because I think it's important as far as engaging. I want to follow up with what Karen had to type in and also what Terry had to say. Realize, and this is going with anybody you speak to. Okay, I've learned this through politics and other things. Do not try to talk to somebody. Now, fear is one of the biggest emotions out there. And what I'm going to try to explain here, if you're not aware, emotion trumps logic when it comes to brain function. That's a reason why they have a term called buyer's remorse. And it's also a reason why you have a 3-day buyer's right to cancel, because they think that maybe you made an emotional decision whenever you did something financial. So that's almost in every standard contract. You have a 3-day buyer's right of cancel. But understand when you're talking to somebody, if they're coming from a position of fear, you're not going to get through to them, not initially. The comment that the guy made to Eva, about being her last meal, he's coming from a position of fear. No need to try to engage him right then. let the emotions aside, because we've all done it. You know, your emotions get riled up, and then after a while you calm down and you start thinking more logically. So I'm saying, don't waste your time on trying to talk to somebody when they're going to be on the emotional side of it, because you're not going to get through. Their emotion is trumping their logical brain function, and it's a pointless conversation. It's an exercise in futility. So just pick your battles carefully.
Yeah,
Good point, Rob.
that's true.
That's where. I'm sorry.
The person I mentioned earlier that I was dealing with yesterday, there's no turning her around today, or yesterday. It was you could set about a 6-month supply of the product on her front porch free, and she wouldn't take it. She's that angry or whatever right now. So you pick your battles as perfect, Rob, and the timing, timing helps.
Well, what Karen had to say, it's very obvious. A lot of people out there are virtue seeking. A lot of people like myself not going to be happy about wearing a mask, but whenever they do, and if they see somebody else, like Terry said, it's a herd mentality. Hey, you're not wearing a mask. You're like Miss Kathy, you're a rebel. They're going to try to strike back at you for whatever reason, because they're doing something they don't want to have to do probably. But it's coming again from a position of fear. So
yeah, true.
Rob, that made me think about something. Before COVID, you would see people with masks, very few people like at the airport and stuff. And you think, oh my God, look at them. They must, but now it's opposite. We're all wearing masks, and everybody else, those that don't, it's just flipped. So it's just made me think about that, because I would look at people that had masks at the airport and think, okay, they must be sick.
Yeah. I have a couple of friends that try on a regular basis, and they told me that where the original first breakout was, the mask 10 years later. Although the Chinese, it's just a standard practice. The Chinese continue to wear a mask almost every day. It's just a standard practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen that in airports for years.
Yeah,
like
me too.
Decade, really, at least.
So now it's got to be a fashion statement, y'all. See, mine is, this is my fashion statement.
I actually
match what I wear.
Exactly. I reached out to Casey and Carrie, and I haven't got a response yet, but I'm thinking that we need Kyani masks. If we have to wear the damn things, I want them to be advertising. They need to be, branding us. So, I was thinking like a navy blue with, white Kyani on it, either small, like a logo, or straight across the front. I don't care.
Oh, I can get Susie to do that at her place.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll get her to work on that. They've been doing masks for about 3 months now.
Something that says experience more, or what is it? Something catchy phrase would be good. And just have Kyani on the side or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Please make it something more than a cloth mask, because don't get me started. It's just you're doing nothing. It's just like you're not protecting a virus. It's like putting up a chain link fence, a hurricane fence for mosquitoes. So if you're going to put it on a mask, make it an effective mask, please.
There you
One
go.
with the you can put the filter in there.
I put a filter inside my cloth mask.
That's what I
There's
have.
a pocket in it, and you put a filter in it.
That's what I have.
Gotcha. Good.
I'm the one that doesn't want to wear the damn mask in the first place. So
You're a rebel.
I would have
it. Kathy, you're my true sister. You're my true sister.
Kathy's a rebel.
I want to wear the damn mask, so I'll have to set my butt at home.
And when we're not around, you're wearing a leather jacket and using your unicycle. I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking out what my next handgun's gonna be. Oh, geez.
There you go.
All right, guys. All right, well, this is the last day. Make it a great day. Check your numbers. Make sure you got all the right numbers in the right slot. And if you don't, that's what your focus is, and that's where you need to go to work and get some customers or whatever it takes to get you there.
Yeah.
Check your team. these people don't know what they're doing. Check with them. Make sure that like Shandi's auto ship had failed, and then he figured that out. Now, next thing he needs to figure out how he's going to get his customer order in with a different credit card or something. So that's what we're here for. We help our
And
people out.
Terry, we need to follow up with Cece because I know she's real close to Garnet. I know she wanted to make Jade, but it would be nice if we can get her Garnet, and she's like really close to that. I mean,
and Shandi's order will help that too.
Absolutely. And
Yep.
I mean, if we can, because I think that's her frustration right now. She hasn't responded to me, but if we could, I mean, we're here for her. She just needs to let us know. I mean, we can't. Yeah. So if you can reach out to her, maybe she'll respond to you.
Right.
I'm on it. And, I'm kind of looking at it as we're all growing right now. So at the end of every month, what I'd like to do is if we can just kind of like focus on the people, they don't have to be in anybody's group in particular, but just focus on helping somebody get to the next level, whether it's, Kathy, Claire, myself, Susie, Karen, anybody, Rob, name it. Let's just pick somebody out and help them the last day to get to where they need to be.
I think the closest is Cece right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll call Cece here in the next half hour. I'll reach out to her.
Yeah, and with Cece, so that'll also be checking where Shandi is and checking where Delitra is, and I would check those numbers.
And Alma's under her too.
Yeah.
And Alma's got a new person in her business, Javier, isn't that right?
That's her husband. Yeah, she just
I
got on
hadn't
the
seen
spot.
that, but that's good to know.
Yeah.
So we gotta,
check
and Alma's
those numbers first, Terry, before you call Cece. Check those numbers to see where we need to focus and make sure that Delitra's got what she needs, and Shandi's got what he needs, and Alma, is where she needs to be.
All right,
how far away they are, and then
this will be good training for me.
Yeah. Okay, good deal.
And then,
using the back
Jason,
office.
also, I noticed that Kyle's auto ship failed. Could be a credit card issue, or it could be that he's just struggling right now because he's in California and he's just having hell. But anyway, we might reach out to Kyle and figure out what's going on there because his auto ship did fail. So, and failing is different than canceling too.
Right.
So, it could be something as simple as a fraudulent type charge that the credit card puts a freeze on your account. So it could be anything, but just reach out to everybody if you see that.
Follow up with those. Absolutely. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a great day. And tomorrow's a new month.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
All right.
Goodbye, John Boy.
Bye.
I think we ended this one pretty good. I think we ended this month pretty good.
Yeah.
Pat yourselves on the back.
Yep.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.